Tyler, I mean, are you kind of in agreement with Oscar here, or do you take it a different way?
I got the Giants all day, baby.
Giants? You're a Giants fan?
Nah, you already know who I'm going for in football, but anybody that's playing the Cowboys, I'm a fan of.
Oh God.
And the winner gets OBJ, so let's go Giants. Danny Dimes, man, he gonna go off. He gonna have like 100 yards in the rushing.
Yeah! Yeehaw! Yee doggers! How about them Cowboys, baby? How about them Cowboys? Hey, Tyler. Tyler can suck it. Suck it, Tyler. Suck it, baby. Bitch. Cowboys beat the damn Giants. And your man, Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley. Yummy, delicious, yummy, scrumptious, delicious. Ow! Baby, happy Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. My turkey tasted better today. Oh, last night whenever this post, because, yeah. We beat them mother effing Giants. And I'm excited. Yeah. Tyler should learn how to be unbiased and not be so delusional. Let's do that. I want to welcome everybody to J Sports. Welcome. My name is Jason Alamio. I am your host. And make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press that post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. That's right. The Cowboys actually won a Thanksgiving game. I can't believe it, baby. Can anyone believe it? Can anyone believe it? I know I didn't. I know. But hey, they beat the damn Giants in this Thanksgiving Day game 28-20. Dak, Lamb, and even Elliott showed up, baby. Also, one thing I gotta say, OBJ, we ready, baby. Come home, baby. Yeah. All right, let's get this started. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel and press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. Support us on PayPal. And by the way, I gotta announce we got another live stream with Tyler and Oscar, ladies and gentlemen. This time 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do the rest from a Cowboy Nation. 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we're gonna be talking all NFL Week 12 games. So be ready. The Cowboys entered halftime down 13-7. The Giants had a good first drive, but I'm happy the defense kept them into a field goal. But then they scored that touchdown that got them, higher, and then they got that field goal. It was a mess. But then, of course, the Giants had a total of 21 unanswered points by the Giants. Brett Maher, of course, misses a field goal that could have covered that backdoor. The Giants get a backdoor cover because of that. The team had a lot of mistakes, too many penalties. But they did rally and they did play well in that second half. This was still a good game though, right? So they did get those penalties, but it was still a good game. The Cowboys, however, are now 8-3. The Giants dropped. They both will make the playoffs. Cowboys also went 2-1 in their last 3 games in 12 days. In a 12-day stretch. They did it for the first time in years, and I've been wanting that. Thank God they did. I'm super ecstatic. Now, there are a couple things that I'm going to discuss of why they need to be careful in the playoffs. So, let's start with our takeaways for this game, baby. Look, this game was a sloppy-ass game mainly in the first half, in the beginning. 7 penalties in the first half alone. Okay, That was not good. Now the refs, they messed up. They fucked up a lot. They did better, though, in the second half with those penalties. They still had those 21 unanswered points, like I said, so that's good. But they've covered more. They would have covered more had our kicker not missed those 3 points, that one kick. Now, look, he's been Brett Money Maher. So, he's been money. So, it's not like Greg the Leg, where it was like, Greg Zerline, where it was like, oh my God. He's going to miss kicks. It's going to happen. He's still clutch, though. But I hope that he does get a little bit better, because you can't miss kicks in the playoffs. You have to be good, or they can ruin you. Now, the offense got going late in the game. They beat yet another playoff team in the third quarter. But at least they got the win. Next takeaway. Let's take a look at Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. They who actually played well. They actually did. Gallup's been actually quiet for quite a bit. Lately, he's been kind of silent. But he did have that interception and that bad catch. Dak and him just really didn't seem to be on the same page. Dak thought it was a free play. Gallup didn't. Turns into a weak fade route. And then, of course, into an interception. Turns into an interception. And then, of course, in the next 2 drives, though, it changes. Gallup made 5 catches, so a ton of grabs. 63 yards. Did quite well, in my opinion. So, look, awesome. Made up for it, for sure. Would have been nice if he had that catch, but whatever. Lamb. CeeDee Lamb, let's look at him. He had 106 yards through the air on 6 catches. And, of course, 11 yards on the ground. He also made some unreal stops, some unreal catches. He made that one-handed catch on the sidelines, and then, they went to him at the end zone. But of course, we gotta talk about the goddamn refs. They fucking suck. They do. They didn't do their jobs. They can't ever do their jobs well. Here's one. On one catch, Lamb got one leg in, so the right foot in, left foot out, right foot out, right foot in, right? Left foot out, right foot in. But it didn't go well for the Cowboys in the end, because was it a catch? It was a catch, right? Was it a catch? I don't know. Based on how the feet land, maybe not. But the refs still suck ass. So in the comments, I would like people to put F the refs. Alright, that's what I want. Now, it was still a complete game by Lamb. We're not going to complain. It was still a more complete game than he had. Let's just go there. Now, next takeaway, Tony Pollard. He has been awesome lately. But today, it was our guy, Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott, he was amazing. He had 16 yards per carry, 92 yards, a score, 3 yards through the air, by the way, and a touchdown. You have got to be happy with him, because this is not normal for Ezekiel Elliott. He's kind of been a little quiet. If I told you that these guys went 60 yards, 92 yards, and all of that, you would have thought, man, Pollard really did great today. Nah. Look, it was a game that brought back flashback views or vibes of Elliott. The Giants seemed to get to Pollard, which is what Tyler Gillett on our show said they needed to do. But Elliott, he had some long runs that took care of that and negated that. So they couldn't get to Lamb. He had himself a bomb of a game. And look, again, that 1-2 punch, as Oscar Montiel said, I can't speak anymore. As Oscar Montiel said, that 1-2 punch is amazing. You're going to need it. Now, another takeaway. Dak Prescott played, I would say, well enough today. Or yesterday, whenever this posts. But he had a rough start. He had the INT to Gallup because, he thought it was a a free play, ended up being a fake weak fade route, and then Gallup didn't run a great route there. That's what the weak fade route is, and then he started the first half with those 2 INTs. Look, this won't work. This is one thing I'll say. This won't work against those better teams. Let's say the Seahawks. Let's say the 49ers. Teams that we need to beat in terms of, getting to the playoffs. It's just not going to work. You need to be better. Your ground game needs to be better. Your QB needs to be better. Your chemistry with the receivers. Now, the one thing, however, that I love is that, first off, he completed... He completed 70% of his passes. So there you go. And even without being very good, he did all that. He completed, 70% of his passes. Now he also dropped 28 points, 261 yards through the air, 8.7 yards per attempt. Dak did pretty good. As long as you can drop 28 points on a team, you're more than likely going to win a football game. And if your defense can keep it at just 10 to 15 points allowed, I think you're going to be golden. I honestly do. Now, let's talk about Dak's record against the NFC, particularly the NFC East. He is now 10-2 against the Giants. Not sure if it's 10 straight, but I'm pretty sure it's 10 straight. 9-1 against that terrible Commanders team, the Commanders that Oscar likes for some reason. And of course 7-3 against Philly. And if you put all those numbers together, he's now 26-6 all time at all time against the NFC East. He is the daddy. He's the daddy of the NFC East. Just saying. Look, I still think Dak is middle of the pack. I still don't think he's a top 8, top 7, top 10 quarterback. He's still middle of the pack Dak. But hey, the record speaks for itself. The offense is a little better with Dak. Not saying I don't appreciate Trayvon, or Cooper Rush. I'm sorry, I do appreciate him, but I can't say that I don't appreciate Dak either when he does well. Now, the Cowboys also had a good run defensive performance. The Giants' game plan, in a way, it just sucked. It was stupid. Look, there's a way to beat the team. And how do you beat this Cowboys team? This team can be beat with outside runs, and especially to the left. Giants didn't do any of that. They didn't go left. Let's for example, let's look at a guy that Tyler Gillett said was amazing. Saquon Barkley. Oh, don't worry, Danny Dimes, he's going to run up a little bit. Saquon Barkley going to run, and once he runs, they'll be good. They'll all be good. You heard him. Well, maybe he just said Danny Dimes is going to be going. Well, Saquon Barkley, he only had 3.5 yards per carry. Gary Brightwell, I'm pretty sure his name is, he had 6.2 yards per carry. Daniel Jones, he was stopped. They allowed 0 yards, 0 carries over 15 yards. Look, guys like Leighton Vander Esch, LVE, Quentin Bohanna, Damone Clark, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tank Lawrence, Carlos Watkins, all these guys, all those players did incredibly well. Another guy that did well, Trayvon Diggs. He had 7 tackles in run support. He did incredible. Another guy we got to talk about, of course, J-Ron Curse. He left the game late with a shoulder injury. No updates yet, but it seems like to me he's always getting hurt. I would consider that a problem for the Dallas Cowboys in the future. Now, Michael Parsons was fine. He did actually pretty well. He was a monster as always. They did allow Daniel Jones to throw it more than they ran it. That was awesome. They needed to do that, and I'm glad they did. And yes, of course, they allowed that backdoor cover, the backdoor coverage for the Giants. And it does hurt a little bit. It does sting. But hey, they beat a playoff team by 8. If I would rather they beat them by a double score, but you beat them by 8. You gotta be happy with that. Is it the best performance? No. Their ground game was nice, but I prefer that they get more yards per attempt. I prefer that they do complete most of their passes, and I prefer that the receiver and the quarterback can communicate better. You can, and your kicker doesn't miss, because you're gonna need that, and you cannot win without those things happening in the playoff season. Now, I do want to get to a subject, of course. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. Look, he's set to visit the Dallas Cowboys on Monday, December 5th, broken by the media. Look, this was the Beckham invite. This was the Beckham fight. This was like the UFC of in the NFL. They were all fighting for, these teams were fighting for Odell, both of them, and the Cowboys won it. Just saying. The Cowboys won it. And Dak has been public with texting him. Michael Parsons on Twitter and with texting him. Been public about that. Cowboys won him. And look, Noah Brown, not very great as a receiver. He's okay. You put him there, and you have him playing with Gallup, Lamb, and Noah Brown, and then with tight ends like Hendershot and Ferguson. Look, I like Ferguson a lot more. Jake Ferguson, who got injured and then came back in and got that touchdown after that right foot, left foot kind of crap that the refs were playing. Was it a catch or not? They still got that touchdown. So I'm excited. But either way, would he be a help to the Dallas Cowboys? Yes. And I'll explain more in another video, hopefully. I don't know that they need him, but at the same time, would it be a bad idea? No. So, that is my Thanksgiving game post-game analysis. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think of this game? What do you think of this team? What do you think of their performance? Grade their performance for me, A through F, A, B, C, D, or F. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Press the post notification bell so you never miss another one of these videos. And make sure you support us on PayPal. And make sure that you watch our live stream. The live stream that will be coming up this coming Monday. All right. We will see you guys next time.